Right, boys. We've got a bit of a new and improved part coming up. It is the newsroom. You haven't seen the intro, nor will you see it now. It'll be done in post.
Right.
But you've prepared your outfits for the new and improved newsroom, boys?
Yep.
So hopefully we'll all be changed by the time you come back. Probably won't. So our time, let me just kill the bed. Right, so hold on, that's stopped that, I think. Yeah. Right. So it's time to go over to the Utopia newsroom. Don't know how long's left. Hello, we're here. Yeah, and welcome to.
Just straighten my tie up.
Hold on, I need the. There we go. There's the bed.
Because that wasn't panicky at all.
Well, didn't go too bad. Yeah. Hello, and welcome to the Utopian news. Utopian. What does it sound to me? Oh shit! The Utopian Press newsroom. Yeah.
So much panic.
Right. Yeah. This week's headlines are. This week's headlines are: a man in Scunthorpe with 2 noses grows another nose on his back.
Oh, bless him.
Also, over 640 garland gnomes are now missing in North Wales at the hands of the great gnome thief. And a black hole of death has opened up at the Houses of Parliament. Thank fuck for that, and there'll be more on that later. And also, over to Jack with the traffic and travel. My glasses have steamed up.
Traffic is rife in Utopia currently. As this just in from Slaves, you're not stuck in traffic, you are traffic.
And also, over to Sharpie with the weather.
Oh, weather's a thing, man. It's like it's there. Like,
Yeah?
I've been cold at times. I've been hot. I've seen the sun. I've seen water. I've seen lots of water. We've had lots of weather. It's like licorice, all sorts, but the same. Cold.
Okay, so the weather's cold. Right. Professional news as always.
Yes.
Just coughed up a big load of gump.
This episode is fucked, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, mate, might make people laugh. Hey, right. So, what?
This tie is choking me.
Forrest Gump.
Right. Okay. Right. Compose yourselves, because this is the serious bit of the show. It is time for. Are we ready, boys?
Yes.
Ridiculous news.
It's the ridiculous news. It's stupid and it's been in the news. Old stories from around the world. They're here for us to abuse.
What have we got, Jack?
Zeros, heroes, and weirdos. We've got a few. It's the ridiculous news.
Whammy.
Oh, that was the most. Oh, that was operatic. That was.
Whammy. Whammy. Right, okay, Jack, what is today's ridiculous news?
Can't remember because I prepared it a week ago, so let's have a look at it now. Driver takes to the streets. Driver takes to the streets with entire greenhouse strapped to his roof. This is something I imagine you doing, Chunk, if I'm honest. Bizarre footage has emerged of a car being driven down a busy road with an entire greenhouse strapped to its roof. There's a picture here. Passing drivers were stunned as the Citroen C4 drove at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour with the 8-foot by 6-foot metal frame balancing precariously on top of it. A backseat passenger was even seen with their arm out the window, holding onto the structure, like that's going to do anything.
Put some tape on it.
Local care manager Teresa Mulberry was a passenger in the car behind and filmed the scene in Hordle near Lymington, Hampshire. She and her partner followed the Citroen for around 2 miles before it turned off the main road. Teresa, 50, don't know what her age has got out to do with it, said as there was no glass panels inside the metal frame and the wind was able to blow right through it, and described the whole thing as mad. She said, "My initial reaction was just, oh my god, what is going on? My husband was driving, so I started filming from the passenger seat. It was just madness. We followed it for a good 2 miles before it turned off, and you could hear it clunking about. There was even someone in the back seat with his arm out the window holding on for extra support. Thankfully, there was no glass in it, and it was just a metal frame. Otherwise, it could have gone everywhere. It's just the sort of thing you might expect to see in India, but not here."
Why would you see that?
Apparently, it's an Indian thing. Because, like Indian people...
Famous for their greenhouses,
Yeah,
with all their plants not getting enough sun or heat.
Yeah. That fucking boiling country. I've never seen anything like it. It certainly does bring a whole new meaning to the term greenhouse gases. Oh, Teresa, you are a one. Bizarrely, it's not the first time this year that a motorist has decided to go out for a spin with their greenhouse attached. A driver in Rochdale, Greater Manchester, apparently so, was caught on camera with one strapped to the roof back in January. Pictures showed the car being dwarfed by the size of its unusual load, which very nearly brought down a couple of telegraph poles.
Have they watched our previous sponsor and thought, I'll stick that on wheels?
Passion Bouge on wheels, isn't it?
Fucking Passion Bouge on wheels, mate. Touche. Well played.
But that's a Passion Bouge greenhouse on wheels on wheels.
Passion Bouge house on wheels, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of that. Yeah. I mean, hero, zero, or...
I say zero. The guy's a fucking idiot.
Where was he taking it?
Yeah,
Just dismantle. You've taken all the glass out.
Yeah.
Dismantle it. He'd have had to take it to bits to take the glass out of it.
It was more fun, though.
Quite right.
I think if
he's
I was
probably
just down the road and I was like, it's too long to carry it, but it's not worth me fucking about taking it a bit, strapping it out to take it a couple of 100 meters
difference
down the road.
being that is dangerous.
Yeah, there is that.
Now, during this week, I got rid of a spare sofa that I had, and it was about 2.5 meters long, and a bloke came to pick it up in a Citroen. It was an old C3 Picasso or something.
Yeah.
Didn't have 2.5 meters of space in it. So I helped him with it, and we just rammed it in the back right up to the front seats, and it was hanging out the back by about 4 foot.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Be fine. I'm not going far. I'll put a bit of rope around the boot." And he just literally a bit of rope over the boot, round the bottom of the sofa. Honest to God, it was hanging out by about 4 foot. I was like, "Please don't go far with that out of your boot."
You can't
fucking great sofa it
you
was.
can't drive around with that hanging out your back.
We literally just rammed it in, and he might as well have just gone, "Be right."
Yeah.
But that guy, it was just hanging out the back a bit, so it'd be fine. He wasn't balance it on his fucking roof. I was like, no,
I'm conflicted because I'm like, it's a greenhouse. It shouldn't have wheels, man. How does that have wheels? But I'm like, put everything on wheels. So I don't know. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I think he's going to just put the glass in it on the roof and start growing plants in it and leave it there.
Wait, you should. It's its own mobile ecosphere.
Yeah.
Yet again, I've
What's up, Bryn?
kind of held out to let you finish your story, being
Yeah.
polite because I know manners.
Yes.
Anyway,
Go fuck yourself.
Then when you said the age doesn't matter,
Yeah.
are you sure it's the woman that's aged 50 and not the greenhouse? You've got a 50-year-old greenhouse on the roof.
So
That's why I said Teresa,
it won't work.
50. That's why I didn't go, yeah, Teresa. By the way, the greenhouse was 50 years old. She noticed it.
It might be
Listen, Brain! Jesus!
Open your goddamn ears.
It might be like an old set of drawers I had. I remember I was like, right, I'm going to try and move this. And I was like, right, it's that old and rickety. I cannot take it apart or else it'll fall to bits. So maybe they did what they could and thought, we'll just put its frail 50-year-old body on top of the car.
It's like a greenhouse hearse.
You don't know how long greenhouses live for.
Yeah, what's the expected lifespan of a greenhouse?
Yeah, it might be 8 years. It might be doing well.
That greenhouse is like, I'm only young!
Right. Hero or zero?
Zero. Guys,
I
Brett.
think the greenhouse is a hero.
The greenhouse is a hero, Bryn.
The greenhouse has got a lot of. I've got a lot of belief in that greenhouse because if it can hold itself together on top of a Citroen C4, it's got good emotional support for itself, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's
got good integrity. So the greenhouse is a hero.
I like to imagine even the greenhouse was like, I can do this. Hold
Just
on.
strap me on. Strap me on.
We're going around another corner.
So I've got it. Hang on. I've gone.
Yeah.
Greenhouse is a hero. The guy who put it there is a zero.
Yay!
Greenhouse.
What prick?
Bit of 50-50.
Yeah.
Right, so boys, we've got another section of the newsroom that we're adding.
Yes.
can we try not to bang the table and fuck all the cameras up with this?
Yes.
And get too rowdy.
Can we also get Sarah done with soon? Because this outfit is
We've got 2
uncomfy.
sections of this.
Hurry up.
I know, my jacket's been in my cupboard for quite a while. It smells fusty.
Oh, I'm feeling bougie.
It's my own fault. I shouldn't have wore a hoodie.
No. Yes, so it's the shout-outs, boys.
Who are we shouting out?
You've got a list there. We'll just take it in turns. We'll do a few little bits each. I'll just shout out and say, right, you do some next. Right. You need to share it, boys, because you've just got one card. So we asked people on Instagram and Facebook for the shout-outs and whatnot. So we're going to shout out some of our subscribers and all that sort of stuff. But it's a big deal, isn't it, Bryn? Bryn, are you ready, Jack?
Yeah.
Don't knock the table, boys. Get your hands off the table. Don't be gay.
Yes.
Always be gay. Always
Are
be
we
gay.
just taking this in turns? You do one, I do one.
Yes, we steal it off each other.
Start from there.
Stop punching each other.
You go first.
All right.
Right, Bryn's waiting on the thing. Are you ready, Mr. Bryn?
Let's go.
Wait for it, Bryn. Oh.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Pick it up.
Space in the place. We're having a shout out these new YouTube subscribers. We have got Alex Bogan, Dylan Lee. We have got Ryan, Steve Cuff. We got Karina Monroe. We got David Jones and B Radio.
And Instagram followers, we got at Lee1D and at Ollie Thurman at I Am There For You Official. Big ups, big ups.
Come on, pull up. Next on the list, we got Nathan would like to say...
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Rewind.
I don't think there's enough pizzazz and layeriness here.
Okay.
Start again.
Pizzazz.
What, from the top?
Not from the top, but we'll. Are you ready?
Where are we going from?
Carry on with the shout-outs, but I want more energy, boys.
Okay.
More energy. Get your hands off the table.
Turn me up.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's
Turn
have
it
ya.
up to 11. Come on,
Let's
big
go.
up, big up.
Big up the miss. We got Nathan would like to say a massive big up to his brothers in the SMGC. James Woozy says he's pissed off with Jack and had enough of him. He would also like to give a shout out to himself because he's doing all right. You're doing all right.
He's doing all right. Big up, James.
Let's go.
Let's go. He's skating and running and walking the length of a marathon this month to raise money for Beverly Gormley to get her a bionic fucking arm. If you want to donate, get yourselves to facebook.com Bionic Beverly.
At MTDR down on Insta says he has had enough of Jack's face.
And we all.
Gira on Insta says he is sick of his colleagues' really loud, smelly farts. Pick up that.
Oh, big ups to you all. Get in touch if you've got some more shout outs.
Big up. Give us the shout outs.
Let's have ya.
Let's go.
Mash your top.
Mash up.
That'll do. Right, calm the fuck down.
That's enough
And the
energy
cameras
for
are still
today.
alright, Bryn. Bryn, turn the lights off.
I can't turn the lights on. It itself.
You cannot stop this train, man.
You cannot stop the rain. Leave it on and we'll get to the serious bit. This is the obituaries.
That's all. We're back to normal. Obituaries. What we got?
Oh, it's still playing.
Whoa,
Whoa, it's
man.
still playing. Let me just hold on. Oh God.
This is not good for my cholesterol.
Right. That one. Listeners' peeves.
Yes.
Do you need your headphones turning down a bit?
Just a touch, yeah. That's good. It's good where it is. Dip back up a little bit. That'll do you.
Yeah, sweet. Happy chopping.
I'm happy.
Right, we've got some listeners' peeves, boys.
Serious Utopian press.
Yeah.
Listeners'
This is
peeves
where
we
we
got?
deal with the utopian complaints. Shall we go straight in with it? This
Yeah.
one is from. I've got. Oh, my heart's racing for this episode, mate. I am. Woo! Yeah, this one's from good old Chibs.
Chibs.
He's always got something to say.
The
Scottish
clip,
Whinger.
clip 4. So this should play now.
It's not going to, though, is it?
No, it's not doing it.
It's not doing it.
I don't
I'm
know.
I'm checking it.
Oh, he's
Sorry,
got,
lads, just a quick and cheer for one.
he's got the fucking effects on.
No,
Hold on.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just linking. Maybe
it,
it's
leave
just
it, leave
linking.
it.
But I'm
Leave it,
pretty
no, leave it, it's
confident
good.
It's universal.
let's go.
Just start it again, as is.
Right, lads, just a quick and cheer for one. All right. No, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just linking. Maybe it's just linking. But I'm pretty confident it's universal. What is it with cunts not understanding the concept of a fucking merger lane? It's not difficult. In peak traffic, use the merger lane, let one go, fucking one comes in, let one go, one fucking comes in. It ain't fucking hard. Right, it ain't fucking hard. So, cunts that can't use a fucking merger lane or get pissed off because you've used the merger lane properly. Tell me what you think, lads.
apologies for that, because
that made it better.
it was funny.
I wish Chiefs don't like that all the time.
No, I was fucking about with the effects earlier on all the sound clips to have a laugh with Sharpie, and then I forgot to reset. Yeah.
In serious news, because we're in serious time, I totally 100% agree with him. There's a merger lane that goes up the bypass at the moment. Nobody can use it.
One in, one out.
Oh, merger lane.
They all sit in loads of traffic in the left-hand lane, and the sign says, use both lanes when queuing.
Yeah, and
merge in turn.
And also, they get mad at the people who have used the lanes correctly.
Yeah,
that's what pisses me off.
They sit in traffic for ages and then go, "Oh, this cunt's just gone up the outside." Yeah, well, if you'd have gone up the outside, you'd have been up there 20 minutes ago. You dickhead!
I thought he just got that Scottish. I thought it on merger lane. I thought he was saying a murder lane.
No, they don't have murder lanes.
No lanes for killing.
It's like, that lane, I'm getting a bit of road rage. Murder lane. Slice. Sin a bit. I feel a lot better now.
You don't sit there hacking. You do a quick, swift, nice, and then you fuck off again. You get someone else to go.
Did you just say nice instead of knife?
Knife. I said slice.
Oh.
I said slice. He said nice.
Go there, do a nice, quick, nice.
Well.
Not the right one again. Fucks this. This show has gone off the rails, hasn't it?
Oh, God. Right. I'm happy to send that straight up.
Send it, yeah. I'm using this soundboard, it's fucked.
Need some new stickers.
Yeah.
The only one that should be different... I'll talk afterwards.
That worked.
Merger lane, fuck it off. It's just the nice that's different. Just the nice. We'll swap the nice, okay?
That's fine.
Right.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, what a biscuit.
Is that because I send these biscuits?
Yeah, probably. Can we fucking move on?
Yeah,
oh,
right. The next
this episode
one
needs to finish.
The next one is from Mr. Reese. So, here we go.
Now then, boys. Right, my pet peeve for you guys is when you take that little nap. Because, you know, I live life dangerously. Took an hour nap. Ends up being an hour late for work, you know, from a night shift at night time. Because I'm a nights guy. Yeah, so just, you know, taking that little nap. And then it ended up not being a little nap. And being way too long. I was late for work. They didn't care because I'm a don. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we could... There's no tiredness, or there's just no night shifts. You don't have to take that afternoon nap. But I don't mind a siesta, so I don't know. My pet peeve is oversleeping on a nap. That's my pet peeve. Hope you have a good one, boys.
So this is what alarms are for, Reese.
The old risky roulette rest.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Risky. The R.
Well,
Risky roulette rest.
You roll the dice and you see where you end up.
The R. You're going to wake up.
Yeah, that said, I just try and avoid naps like the plague, even though they are good, purely for if I don't wake up or if I feel shit, I'll regret it. So I had a nap on Saturday. I didn't mean to have a nap, which is probably why he was late for work, hence the no alarm.
Yeah.
I did that. I was like, right, I'm just going to play on PlayStation for a little bit. I'll come back in, then we'll go do the shopping and get the shopping done. Right, okay, cool. So I went on my PlayStation for an hour, came in, literally sat on the sofa and laid on my other half's lap and was like, oh, just have a cheeky little rest here, just 2 minutes before we go shopping. I'm a little bit tired. And then I woke up an hour and a half later.
Well, did your missus just sit there like...
No, she was watching telly or something and just left me sleeping. And an hour and a half later, I was like, morning. She was like, we're going to do shopping then.
You're like, no, don't want to. More sleep, please.
Like,
more sleep.
So no, it's very sleepy.
More sleep, no shop.
You go shop, I go sleep.
You leave your legs here.
But yeah, so I mean, I feel you. Solution to the problem? Maybe you just wake up when you never wake up late. You always just wake up when you need to.
Yeah.
You don't need to set an alarm.
Yeah,
you just think, right,
knows.
I need to be up at 6 in the morning. So you're like 6, and then at 6 o'clock you're just like, bang, let's go.
And you always feel rested. You never wake up from them feeling sluggish or rubbish. You just you wake
sluggish
up
or rubbish.
Sluggish or rubbish. You don't like none of that. No. So we wake up and we just go, morning, let's go.
Yeah.
We shout morning at a tree, and then we're off.
Let's go.
Rock and roll.
Right, so that's that done. Send it. There we go. Right then, boys. We can get these outfits off because I can't really see much through these glasses anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, are
they actual glasses or are they 10 glasses?
What? No, that you can't.
No, not no, as in like Are they adjusted for people with poor
it's
vision?
not like the greenhouse.
They're just plastic.
Yeah. I did like as well before we was doing this. You obviously tried them glasses on, and I saw you keep looking at yourself in the monitor, and then at first you was like, and then you was like, and I could tell your brain was going, I'll make this look good.
No, just...
my brain went, no, you look a cunt.
No, yeah. Right, this is very similar to my shades that I wear. Obviously, it's different with shades to glasses. And I just thought, if I was to ever need glasses, I would go for these.
Difference being, your shades are mirrored and block half your face.
Oh, thanks, mate, yeah. Then the Corona mask, we're all sorted.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
Corona mask and Ray-Bans, you'll look, divine.
You look devilishly handsome.
Yeah. Because all you can see is this bit.
Right.
Anyway, you're ugly. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Let's take this off and get ourselves over to the game zone, please. Mr. Bryn.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dream.